Okay, so welcome everyone to Founders Week YQG. Hopefully, this isn't your first session this week, but if it is, hopefully it's an exciting one and you stick around for the rest of the week. My name is Tashlyn Teskey, and I'm the Manager of Projects and Research with Workforce Windsor-Essex, and I'm excited to be facilitating this session this morning. So this event is all about bringing together entrepreneurs, startups, innovators, changemakers, entrepreneurial support organizations, local leaders, and community. Our goal is to celebrate, educate, connect, and build momentum and opportunity around our region's startup community. While this event is virtual, we would like to respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we gather today is the traditional territory of the Three Fires Confederacy of First Nations, comprised of the Ojibwe, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi peoples. We are grateful to work, learn, and live in this area. This week would not have been made possible without our generous sponsors. I would like to thank the Province of Ontario, the St. Clair College Alumni Association, the Job Shop, Libro Credit Union, Workforce Windsor-Essex, Baker Tilly Windsor LLP, Alpha Core Group, Venture-It, EPICentre, Small Business and Entrepreneurship Center, Genesis Entrepreneurship Center, and WEtech Alliance. Thank you for putting #Founders first. Now to a few housekeeping items. To be considerate and accommodate everyone attending today, we are doing things a bit differently with this meetup by leveraging Zoom webinars. So you might not be able to see all of the attendees, but you can engage with our guests and presenters through the Q&A box. Feel free to use the chat feature as well, located at the bottom of the video window, to engage with our attendees. Should you experience any technical difficulties, please send a message in the chat box. This session will be recorded as we have started. A video file, audio file, and relevant links will all be available on WEtech Alliance's YouTube channel and included in the attendee follow-up email. And finally, let's make sure everyone knows Founders Week YQG is where it's at. Be sure to share your #Founders Week YQG experience on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. So with all of that introduction made, I'm actually going to kick off the session with a quick presentation on behalf of Workforce Windsor-Essex.
Sorry, Tashlyn,
yeah.
Someone just said that they cannot hear you.
Oh.
In the chat.
They should make sure they have their computer unmuted, and their audio settings set up. Are others facing?
Nope, they're all set. Everyone's saying they can hear you.
No Everyone's problem. Good?
Yep.
Okay, we'll motor along then. Hopefully it's just with their own audio settings. We're good to go. Okay, we'll keep heading forth. Okay. So thank you all for joining us this morning again. I'm excited to walk you all through how Workforce Windsor-Essex can support you in starting and operating your business, as well as to announce the release of our new Entrepreneurship Portal. Workforce Windsor-Essex is a workforce and community development board whose mission is to lead regional employment and community planning for the development of a strong and sustainable workforce. Our focus is on developing the research needed to support job seekers, employers, and community stakeholders in Windsor-Essex to improve our local labor market. So the first resource I want to share is our job board. So when looking for hiring support, we can promote your online job posting through our job board at workforcewindsoressex.com/jobs. Our site captures all online job postings from local employers and shares them to job seekers as well as through weekly emails. Users can search for new jobs, filtering for full-time or part-time positions, different sectors, and different skill types. When hiring for your business, it is important to make sure that you are reaching the largest pool of candidates. Since January, our job board has been used by over 25,000 users from Windsor-Essex and others outside the region. When we capture your job posting, it will also be shared to some of our other job search tools, including our career library and job map. So if you are looking to better understand the population makeup of Windsor-Essex, you may also be interested in using our Census Map. This map allows you to learn about the different demographic trends of our communities, allowing you to view the age, gender, ethnicity, income, and language breakdowns of different municipalities, even down to different postal codes for some areas. This tool can be useful when conducting market research to learn more about how your customers and how you can expand and better market your business to other communities in our region. So if you as an entrepreneur or a potential entrepreneur in the making are looking to improve your skills, find upcoming conferences or lunch and learns, you may benefit from using our new training board. It's a one-stop shop for finding local training opportunities from a variety of different training providers. You can search by keyword for a specific skill or topic, delivery method, so whether online or in person, the time commitment, whether 1 day, a week, a month, or so on, and different cost requirements, as well as the level of credential. So this includes non-credentialed, formal training, or a post-secondary credential as well. Any local training provider can post the program, conference, or learning opportunities. Providers can post any short-term opportunities that they may be hosting that take less than a year to complete. So this includes webinars, workshops, micro-credentials, and certificate programs. When users view the opportunities, they will be sent to the designated website page for more information and to register if necessary from the actual host. I know I'm kind of motoring along through, but like I mentioned, if you have any questions along the way, feel free to put them in the Q&A box at the bottom, and we'll be able to hopefully cover some of those at the end. So if you are a newcomer or immigrant that is looking to better connect with your community and settlement service providers, we can provide coordination services for the Windsor-Essex, we do provide coordination services for the Windsor-Essex Local Immigration Partnership. So through this partnership, we are able to engage stakeholders through information sharing, events, and a locally driven strategic planning process to help make Windsor-Essex a more welcoming and inclusive community. This partnership strives to assist non-settlement service providers as well and the community in developing a greater understanding of newcomer needs and services. So with a greater focus on female entrepreneurs in Windsor-Essex lately, and as a founding partner of the RISE network, Workforce Windsor-Essex has written the RISE Windsor-Essex Needs Assessment Report for 2020 and 2021. Based on community consultations, these reports provide an overview of the challenges facing women in their careers as entrepreneurs and the successes of community organizations, the entrepreneurs themselves, and educational institutions. Recommendations for improvements to the local entrepreneurship ecosystem are identified from local success stories and provincial best practices. The 2022 report is currently being developed with input from many of you as well as the organizations that will be presenting later on. This year's report will focus on the community-wide collaboration that is needed to improve our local entrepreneurship ecosystem and all necessary next steps to ensure the long-term success for female entrepreneurs in our region. And now I'm happy to share our new entrepreneurship portal with the goal to raise awareness of entrepreneurship as a stable and sustainable career in Windsor-Essex. This new portal provides information for beginners, including information on what it means to be an entrepreneur, why entrepreneurship can be a beneficial career, local supports and service providers, and information on how to start planning for a career as an entrepreneur. The rate of entrepreneurship in Windsor-Essex has historically been lower than other regions in the province, with self-employment continuing to decrease in rural areas. The local entrepreneurship ecosystem is improving with increased supports for startups and those looking to grow their business. However, there's still a lack in supports for those in the available workforce to learn about entrepreneurship and how they can begin a career as their own boss. Locally in the Windsor CMA, of the 5,145 incorporations that exist, only 23% are owned by women. And according to a survey of newcomers in 2017, only 17% of respondents, a large 17% of respondents had an interest in owning their own business, with many looking at construction companies, salons, and restaurants. These resources will connect users to the next steps in their entrepreneurship pipeline, referring them to community partners working in different fields of entrepreneurship, business supports, and incubator programs. When looking at the landing page of the new portal, you will find a variety of resources. As you can see here on the slide, at the top of the opening article are the opening articles, including why Windsor-Essex is a great place to be an entrepreneur, outlining the benefits that our location, community, and support systems provide. What is entrepreneurship and how is it a beneficial career? And a full list of entrepreneurship support organizations in Windsor-Essex, featuring descriptions of their offered services and how they can help different audiences. There are also various resource pages for different groups, including students, career changers, and even those who don't yet have a business idea. These articles include where to receive services from in the community, important supports available, and inspirational stories of entrepreneurs in our community. These workforce profiles as well share stories of 4 local entrepreneurs that have started their own businesses in Windsor-Essex. The profiles include how they began their journey as entrepreneurs, what supports they accessed, what it means to them to be an entrepreneur, and advice they have for those considering entrepreneurship as a career. In order to increase awareness for entrepreneurship career paths, a virtual panel event is going to be hosted on Wednesday, November 24th. Windsor-Essex is home to several organizations, programs, and supports to assist people interested in starting their own business. And with the included community partners, business supports, and incubator programs. The Entrepreneurship Portal outlines what is available to help you develop your plan and what the next steps are for you, from idea to launch to growth. So I'm just going to wrap up there. And with that, I will now pass it to Natasha from the Small Business and Entrepreneurship Center.
Okay, hopefully that's in full screen. Thank you again, Tashlyn. What a great presentation and a lot of great resources on that new portal on the website there. My name is Natasha Morar. I'm Manager of Marketing and Entrepreneurship Programs at the Small Business and Entrepreneurship Center. I'm pleased to see a lot of new faces as well as our clients on the line and through some of the events at Founders Week. I want to thank WEtech Alliance and other partners for including us in all of the week's activities. So I just want to give an overview of some of our services and key programs that we have to offer at the Small Business Center for any of those people on the line who are less familiar with our supports. And hopefully we can work together with you in the future as you start and grow your business. So a little bit about who we are. The Small Business Center has been around since 1992. And it has helped thousands of business owners and entrepreneurs in Windsor and Essex start and launch new businesses, as well as help to grow existing business. We are a department of Invest Windsor-Essex, a nonprofit organization, and work in partnership with the Ontario Ministry of Economic Development, Job Creation and Trade. As well, the Small Business Center is part of a network of Ontario small business enterprise centers. So those are our kind of connections there. We're really, really proud of the impact that we make in the community. We work with thousands of businesses each year. In 2020, we helped to facilitate the startup of 140 businesses, expansion of 97, and the creation of 440 new jobs in Windsor and Essex, and helped to facilitate $1.244 million in funding to businesses. And so that was very instrumental, of course, during the COVID-19 pandemic. So far, year to date, we've actually increased that number in funding, and we continue to launch new programs to help and support the businesses in our community. And we're a busy and small and mighty team. We receive over 11,000 inquiries a year, over 700 business consultations, workshops over 100, and over 200 seminar attendees a year. So it's a very busy and active entrepreneurship culture that we have in this community. We have 2 locations. We have a main office in downtown Windsor, as well as a satellite office in Essex County. Currently, we're still offering our services virtually, but we look forward to welcoming our clients back into our offices into the new year. And here's a little overview of some of our core team members. So we're a nice, diverse, and experienced bunch of at the Small Business Center, dealing with different advisory supports and programming, and helping to get you information you need for your business. Not pictured here, I didn't have their photos, but we have 3 members of our Digital Main Street Squad. So Lindsay, Spencer, and Caitlin, who are also available to assist our businesses as well. Now, how can we help you? So some of our core services of the Small Business Entrepreneurship Center includes general information sessions, as well as webinars and workshops on various business topics. We provide free one-on-one consultation with advisors, as well as business research to help you develop your plans and help to grow. We offer networking events as well as various programs. And our advisors here, we work with people not just at the startup of their business, but also, past that ideation stage into the growth in those early years as well. And there's many resources, as mentioned on the previous slide. So, we can help you to navigate, which supports are going to be the right fit for you. And they may look a little bit different in the beginning of your business. As you grow, things will change as well. And our website has various online resources. We offer free downloadable business guidebooks, different topical pages. If you have questions about, legal aspects of your business, taxation, how to manage employees, things of that nature. We also have a tool where you can search for available commercial property as well as demographic and other business information, and that's for Windsor as well as through the county. And then of course we have a business news section to keep you up to date on all the happenings in the center and with our clients and other major business announcements. And we have a robust community events calendar. So we're happy to feature not only our events, but all the events of our other partners in the community as well. So that's something that we encourage people to visit and to subscribe to if they want to receive updates as well. Now, the key thing that we get in our core to our supports here is different training, mentorship, and financing programs. And we know that from the very beginning up until the growth stages of business, entrepreneurs are looking for that one-on-one support and for the funding to get them to the next level. So here's a complement of some of the different programs that we offer. These are our core ones. Some of them we've offered for many years, some of them are newer, and we'll be continuing into 2022. So I'll just give a quick overview of some of those core programs, and hopefully there's somewhere that would be a good fit for you as you start and grow your business. One of our most popular programs is the Starter Company Plus. It's for anybody who is looking to start a new business, purchase an existing one, or expand an existing business. If it's something you're looking to jump into on a full-time basis, this could be the program for you. It offers training, mentorship, and a grant of up to $5,000. There's a Summer Company program, which is for people who are full-time students returning to school in the fall. They can be ages 15 to 29. So we see students from high school, college, and university as well. If they're looking to do a full-time summer business, they can receive training, mentorship, and a grant of $3,000. So it's very similar to our Start a Company program, and a great precursor. We've had some clients take this program, and then a few years later, we see them after they graduate school looking to grow that existing business or try something totally new through Start a Company Plus. And both of those programs are funded by the province of Ontario. A newer program in the last few years is Digital Main Street. I'm happy to say that a lot of businesses, in our community, Windsor-Essex, have tapped into this programming. It basically offers a different level of suite of services and programs to support businesses and help them kind of get more digital savvy and increase their online presence. The Digital Main Street is kind of broken into 3 programs. So there are $2,500 transformation grants that businesses can apply to. So far, we just launched a new grant cycle in July, and there's been 33 businesses in our service area that have received these grants already to date, and they're still open for applications. We also have our digital service squad, and so businesses, if you operate a storefront commercial business, you can access free consultation support from our team of digital marketing experts. And then Digital Main Street also offers a Shop Here program. So if businesses are looking to get online and don't have a website or looking to redevelop one, they can look at getting a Shop Here support to launch a Shopify website. And I did see a quick question. I'll take questions in between and after if there's time, but I see a question about if the grant of up to $5,000 is cash or consulting support, etc. So that is a $5,000 grant, so that is actual money. And then of course, it's hard to put a price tag on the extra mentorship and training support, but that would be in addition to the $5,000. So good question. And I see one more quick question on this. Wow, about Start Company that it's already started. Will be another one new year, or will we jumping into required waiting until 2022? Yes, so next year will be the next program, and I will mention that on the next slides as well as upcoming dates for these programs. Foodpreneur Advantage is a new one. We offer it in partnership with other small business enterprise centers in Southwestern Ontario. In recent years, we've seen a real uptake in businesses that are looking to get into food and beverage manufacturing. It's a very interesting and competitive industry. And so we offer this program that gives introductory seminars for those who are early stage in the business or kind of pre-startup. And then we also have a scale-up program, and that offers 10 weeks of dedicated training and mentorship with a core cohort of entrepreneurs. And participants can also apply for a $5,000 Starter Company grant through that. So think of it as the same Starter Company program, but a kind of a segmented stream for those in the food and beverage industry. And that program just launched this year, and we also will be bringing it back next year as well. And then a newer one too, we're working with an organization called Working Culture. It's called Growing Creative Careers. We're happy to provide this in our community along with City of Windsor and Arts Council, Windsor Region. And this is for people who maybe don't think of themselves as traditionally as a business, but they work in the creative industries individually for themselves or perhaps for a nonprofit or other agency. And they can take advantage of this in-depth training program. For people who are, early stage in a career, or maybe you're a little more established and you're looking to grow your business. And so it's a little more of a niche training program, but something we're very proud to offer, and we'll be returning again in next year and until 2023. And here's some of those important dates to consider. So Digital Main Street, if you're looking at applying for the $2,500 digital transformation grant, applications have been extended. They've closed now on November 30th. Our squad is currently available to support businesses in the community until February 2022. This program has gone through 3 rounds of funding so far, and we're very confident and hopeful that it'll continue into the next year afterwards. But for now, those are the current grant and service timelines. Foodpreneur Advantage, we offer introductory seminars 4 times a year, and it's a series of 6 seminars. They return in January. In the spring, we'll also offer that dedicated cohort. So if you are already a food or beverage manufacturing business looking to grow, the scale-up program would be one to look out for. Summer Company applications are open from January to May every year. If you or another person who is a full-time student, that could be a great program for them as well, and that begins in June. Start a Company Plus, it is opening for applications in the summer, and it will be a fall start. So usually each year we tend to host it in September. Of course, if there's any changes to some of these program dates, we will be advertising it. And finally, Growing Creative Careers program will return for a spring session as well from January until April. And that is just a really quick, highlight in terms of, the kinds of programs that we have to offer. Lots of services, a lot of things happening, and we work with businesses across all sorts of industries in Windsor-Essex. So we encourage you to please get in touch, visit our website, or contact us by email or by phone. And we're happy to work with you, as well as, help to refer you to our wonderful providers on the line today and get you this kind of support you need to be successful in your business in Windsor-Essex. And with that, I will pass it over to Wen from the EPICentre at the university for her presentation.
Thank you, Natasha. So I will share my screen. Can you see the screen? Good. Ashley?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, all right. So hi, my name is Wen Teo. I'm the director at EPICentre. So today I will just share some programs and services that we run here at EPICentre. So who are we? We are the Entrepreneurship Practice and Innovation Center on campus of the University of Windsor. We are the hub for all entrepreneurial endeavors on campus. We support startups through mentorship, workshops, webinars, funding, co-working space, and makerspace. So our co-working space is on the 2nd floor of the Joyce Entrepreneurship Center. That is the building that is attached to the parking garage, if you're familiar with the campus community. We do many different things. One of our objectives is to enhance students' practical skills through experiential learning opportunities. We have a lot of programs and competitions and activities that gear towards students. However, we also have programs that community entrepreneurs can participate as well. Okay, so who do we serve? We as mentioned earlier, we serve students and alumni from University of Windsor, as well as St. Clair College. We also have programs that entrepreneurs from the community can participate. We have programs that faculty and staff also can participate, and we also work with community members who work with Windsor faculty and staff on a very variety of occasions. So we offer many different programs, and they all have different purposes for students and entrepreneurs who are working at different startup stages. We currently run 8 programs, but I just want to highlight some of them here. All of this information can be found on our website at epicentreUwindsor.ca. I wanted to point out some programs here. So for example, the Epic Discovery program is a program for students and recent graduates from Windsor or Sinclair College. This is the program where students at very early stage, at ideation stage, they get access to mentorship, online resources, and access to our hot desk space here at EPICentre to work on their idea. It's a very flexible structure, so students can actually complete the program in a year time or less. There are 2 digital badges that we designed to demonstrate students have learned specific skills. So there are 2 levels that they can of badges that they can earn. So these are something valuable and transferable skill sets that students can actually put on their resume, that they, even though they do not move forward with the business idea. However, if they do move on with the business idea, they can proceed to the next program. So we have the RBC Epic Founders program, which runs in summertime. It's a 3-month accelerator program. Participants actually receive up to $6,000 to be in the program. And they continue validating their business idea and figure out what's the best way to move their business idea forward into a business. They also have access to mentorship, business advisory services. And at the end of the program, they get pitched to a panel of judges where they can win a top prize of $3,500. So if they continue on, they can go to the incubation program, where this is the program for entrepreneurs who have launched and started their business. So this is where they are focusing on growing the business. They can get access to a dedicated workspace at our collaborative co-working space here. They continue work with their mentors. They have access to a panel of advisory advisors, and they get access to networking sessions and make connections with other entrepreneurs or other mentors and other organizations that support entrepreneurship. So we sometimes refer clients to Small Business Center or WEtech Alliance. So this is a natural progression for student entrepreneurs to move from ideation to a growth stage. We have other programs like the Venture Women program. This is a program that's specific to women-led startup businesses. We launched this last year in January. We are running the 4th cohort right now. They are finishing up the term and they will be presenting on December 9th. So again, it is a 4-month program where they get access to mentorship, business advisory panel, and also funding. Each of them get access to $2,500 that they can use on business expenses. So the Next Gen CTO program is different. This is an intellectual property fundamentals training. So participants will enter into a 5-week program where they have access to online modules to learn about intellectual property and the fundamentals and strategies. Each week, they will join a virtual session where we will bring speakers and panelists to enhance their learnings for the week. And this is a micro-credential program. So at the end of the program, once they fulfill all the requirements, they will receive a digital badge to demonstrate their understanding of intellectual property. So we are also running a program specific to social enterprises. Libro Epic Social Impact Initiative. It is a 4-month program where we support social enterprises. They get mentorship again and funding, and they learn different topics specific to running a social enterprises. So they learn how to design social impact that are meaningful to their business models. And at the end, they also get to pitch, and the top prize is $5,000, generously sponsored by Libro Credit Union. So this program is actually coming up next year, early next year. So we currently run 2 different competitions. The Blue Sky competition is very specific to students, so only students from Sinclair College or University of Windsor can participate. The idea is for students to work in teams of 2 to 4 people, where they will think outside of the box and think of a creative solution for an existing problem. So they are not required to make to make a product or but they are required to present in a video how the innovative solution can solve a potential problem. So this is a competition for that we encourage students to be innovative and to think outside of the box. And if they do want to continue working on the idea, they can participate in one of our programs. So finally, the ERBC Epic Business Model Canvas competition. This is a competition that open to all post-secondary student entrepreneurs in Canada. The final competition is actually this week, so it's on Saturday. We have just selected 21 teams to enter into the semi-final rounds, which will take place behind closed doors, but on Zoom on Saturday. And from 21 teams, we will select 5 teams to compete in the final round, which is open to the public. The final round is on Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. You can find how to watch the competition on our website on the event page. So again, if you have any question, you're not sure which program suits your need, feel free to contact us and we will walk you through, and we'll, if it is something that we cannot help, we will refer to our partners who are speaking today. So this is just a snapshot of some of the metrics that we show our impact from 2021 to 2022. We have hosted over 140 events with close to 3,000 participants. We have also made 35 presentations to over 1,100 participants that and making connections and help them reach out to other audiences. We have supported 91 ventures, and 60% of them are working on small business enterprise, and 40% of them are working in what we call the innovative driven type of enterprises. So we have very high, last year we ran some of very highly competitive programs. So out of 284 applicants, only 46 were accepted into the some of our programs. So, and that is all about my presentations. Again, follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. We also have a YouTube channel. If you have any questions, reach out. We will walk you through how we can help with your business idea. Thank you. So I am going to stop sharing and pass it to Sue.
All right, thank you. All right, hi everyone, I am Sue Taylor. I am the Program Manager of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Student Experience here at the Genesis Entrepreneurship Center. And we are located at St. Clair College and work through the Department of Research, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship here at the college. So Genesis is a hub that connects students, faculty, alumni, and our community members. We offer networking events, we do workshops, we have a meeting space that's available, and then we do one-on-one mentorship. Our goal here, like all of us here today, is to support and promote entrepreneurship. So we are essentially the college's version of the EPICentre, and where most of the other groups in this partnership are have programs. Our focus is sort of workshops. So we kind of take care of that and, you know, all work together to provide workshops for you as our main goal. And then also that mentorship piece. So we're looking to instill that entrepreneurial mindset into our students, and hopefully that, you know, even though if they're not going to start their business now, that maybe a few years down the road with their, if something in their life changes, and that we want them to think that entrepreneurship is a possibility for them. So it is available, like I said, to staff, students, alumni, and recently again have opened up to Windsor and Essex community. So anyone can attend any of our workshops, utilize our mentorship, and also take part in utilizing our meeting space. And then everything that we do offer here is free. So with the pandemic happening and everybody moving to online, all of our workshops, moved strictly online and have remained that way for now. So, but the nice part about that is that now we're able to utilize Eventbrite as our space where you can sign up for the workshops. And in doing so, now we have presented workshops to people all over the world. So it's not uncommon for us to have, a workshop with 50 attendees, and we have people from 15 or 16 different countries from all over the world and all over the United States. So it's kind of a nice add, making that available to people all over. So just to go through some of our workshops that we offer, and most of them are about 1 hour in length, and again, offered online through Eventbrite and all free to anyone to attend. So basics of starting a small business in Ontario. So we talk about how to register your business, how to, different funding that might be available. And we look at things like, accounting and things like that, all the basics that you need to get your small business started. And we talk personal branding and networking. So we talk about building a brand and the art of networking. So again, with a student focus, we want them to teach them to work on that network early. So we give you some sort of tips and tricks on how to build your personal and your professional network. We teach LinkedIn for success. So, and the importance of using LinkedIn as an online platform. Again, and from a student perspective, a lot of them don't even have LinkedIn when they start. And it's very important that they do so by the time they're leaving the college. But also too, we talk about the basics of getting it set up, and then some of the features of LinkedIn that you might not be aware of that are available. So build your business with social media. So if you have a product or service, we're teaching you how to use Instagram and Facebook, for example, what to post, when to post, and how to get the most out of that, utilizing that as a marketing strategy. We look at how to read the analytics and get the most traction from your posts. Business etiquette and professionalism, that was a course developed, again, to talk about, we have a lot of international students here at the college, and, coming into North America, we have certain things like, how to give a solid, confident handshake. And we talk about dress for success and looking at what's the difference between casual wear and business attire. And we even go so far as to talk about, sitting at a table when you're, for table manners. So if you have a business meeting or luncheon, which fork and which spoon to use. So students coming from other countries, in the same way that we would go there, there's so many nuances to sort of that business etiquette. And so we want to kind of give them a heads up on those types of things. We have a course on Canva Basics. So Canva is an online platform. You can use it to make social media posts, posters, pamphlets. Basically what it is there's templates set up, and you can drop in your photos. It has video. They have stock photos and videos that you can utilize, essentially making your presentations and your social media posts look professional. So we kind of walk you through the features of Canva, and it is a free online software that is available, but and obviously with everything, there's a paid version. So we kind of talk about the differences between that and how to use that for your presentations. We have a workshop on design thinking, so that whole, thinking outside the box and sort of where innovation is crafted. We also do one on social entrepreneurship, social innovation and entrepreneurship. So for that, nonprofit space, and we have one on perfecting your pitch. So talking about we talk about personal pitch and then also pitching to investors. We offer lunch and learn with entrepreneurs. So we will bring in 3 local entrepreneurs, and they'll talk, and I usually have them in various stages of business. So somebody, in a recent startup, someone scaling, someone who's been in business a long time, and just talk about how they got started, what their challenges were, very similar to a lot of the fireside chats that we've had this week. And so we're always looking for great entrepreneurs to be a part of that. So if you would like to, any of you that are on the call, you can reach out and email us at genesis@stclaircollege.ca, and I'll put that in the chat afterwards. We offer networking events, again, obviously currently online, but we like to utilize our space here when we can. And then we host pitch competitions. Again, those are available to our college and university students. And then we participate in hackathons. So University of Windsor's Win Hacks, as well as Border Hacks. So we offer a prize and put up a challenge for those. So this page, I'll put this information in, and then this is the slides that we use at the beginning of our presentations too. So showing that we do utilize our ecosystem partners. We all have something that we're bringing to the table. So you're learning about those today, and we'll use that as a referral and network service to to support entrepreneurship in our area. So we do have also, we started the Women in STEM Club here at the college, and that was a club started to support females at the college here in male-dominated programs. So we have a lot of programs here, for example, power line technician and engineering programs, and heating, refrigeration, and air conditioning. So we'll have one female student in a class of 60 or 70 males. So we started the club to support those students. And one of the things that came out of that is we have a STEM speaker series. So we host female leaders in STEM or leaders in their fields, and basically there to promote and inspire young women or anyone really to strive and succeed. And they talk about, again, the challenges that they have faced, moving up within their careers and in life. So those are available to anyone. They are actually in the process of being turned into a podcast with Sarah from Made It Happen, who was one of the winners of EPICentre's competition. So we're utilizing her to turn this series into a podcast. So which is a great way to work together. We have the Ford Innovation Showcase. Again, this is available to students. This is where we take our students' very innovative projects that they've worked on in school, and then they will present them to leaders with Ford Motor Company, Air Canada. We bring in a lot of local industry partners, and we offer a one-on-one. It's a one-day event, and we have a mentorship piece that's added to that, where we do basically speed mentoring. So they're getting to meet CEOs, VPs from these companies, and having an opportunity to meet them one-on-one and present them. They bring in their HR teams as well to this event, and so we provide all their LinkedIn information, and the students have an opportunity to get hired out of it. So we do give away a lot of prizes. Invest Windsor-Essex was one of our supporters last year. We gave away $5,000 in cash, and we did. They got $5,000 in Air Canada vouchers and all kinds of prizes to be won. So a great opportunity for our students. And then we're participating actually right now. We have a challenge right now with the Zuckelman School of Business versus the Odette. So Genesis is one of the hosts of that. So competitions like this that come up, it's a case challenge where we're redoing a cafe in downtown Amherstburg. So competition against them, that's coming up with them on November 22nd. We'll be all going to the university to present with that. So lots of exciting things. So again, we have less programs here, but more our focus sort of has become sort of that workshop space and focusing on mentoring. But we all work together to provide these resources for our entrepreneurs in our local area. So this is just our final slide. I'll post this information in the chat. So if you want to contact us for anything, and again, we are open to anyone in Windsor and Essex community is available to utilize our services. So thank you so much. I'm going to stop sharing. And then I'm going to pass off to Adam Fry, who is the Director of Operations and Partnerships at WEtech Alliance. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Sue. Much appreciated. Great job. Wonderful. Let's go here. Excellent. Well, thank you everybody for sticking around till the end here to hear a little bit about WEtech Alliance. As Sue mentioned, my name is Adam Fry. I'm the Director of Operations and Partnerships here, but I've worked in a bunch of different roles here at WEtech Alliance. And today I'm here to answer a question that we get all the time. And that is, what the heck does WEtech do for the companies that we work with? And so as one half of the Adams here at WEtech, one of the things that we like to say is, we're here to provide one-on-one white glove coaching to startups and innovation-based businesses that are working on technologies and are looking to scale. So if you have a company that has innovation inside of it, that's you leveraging technology, and you're looking to grow quickly and grow fast, that's what we're here to do to help you. The way that we do that, as I said, is through one-on-one coaching, where we're able to bring resources, not just from the region here, but because we're one of 17 regional innovation centers, partially funded by the province here in Ontario, we're able to bring resources from all across North America to help startups and entrepreneurs grow right here in Windsor-Essex. And so what I want to do today is take you through a little bit of that client journey so that you know, no matter what sort of stage you're at, and many of my peers have talked about this earlier today, you're going to require different resources depending on what stage you're at and depending on where you want to go. So I want to give you a little bit of a sense of what that client journey looks like, what it's like to work with a WEtech Alliance business advisor. And that way, you know, when you're jumping in and becoming a client of ours, what that sort of looks like for you. So I'm going to start at the very beginning for us. So our earliest stage clients, we call our Spark clients. So if you're an innovative or tech-based idea that's ready for Spark, these are the folks that don't quite have revenue yet. You haven't really commercialized your product. You still need to validate your market. You need to create a positioning statement, or quite frankly, you're not sure what the heck a positioning statement actually is. So if you've got an idea in your head that you've just been itching to get out of your head and out into the real world, that's what a Spark client is for WEtech Alliance. And our Spark clients actually do get quite a bit of coaching from us still. So what we're looking at here is you're going to get a discovery session where we're going to outline your exact needs for you and get you started on the path to getting that idea outside of your head and out into the real world. You're going to get access to what we call E101, which is going to walk you through the formulaic process of getting your business up and running and started. You're going to get access to market intelligence, which is this wonderful portal that we have access through to the province, which is going to give you all kinds of market demographic data and all kinds of competition data on what you're looking to do. You're going to get 2 coaching sessions with our rockstar team of advisors that are going to help you build out that strategy to get going. You're going to have access to our monthly client newsletters, as well as access to our The Hive, which is our new peer group online through Discord. And you're going to get access to B2B for Founders course for early stage founders who are looking to jumpstart their sales flow and strategy. Essentially, what we do with Spark clients is we really want to get you to your minimum viable product, get you to the point where you've got something now that you can go out into the market, start to address some sales channels and start to sell. And once you're at that point, that's where you move into our Boost portfolio. And now if your business is ready for Boost, you're sort of going to have a couple of these ideas. You're going to have early but verifiable customer interaction and validation. So whether or not you've sold something, you've actually gotten out there and talked to your customers, you've understood their needs, and you're starting to build for them. You likely have some sort of intellectual property that you want to protect. You have challenges that require expert insights. You're looking for new ways to adopt technology to help your business grow, and you're looking to hire those first sets of employees. And so not only are you going to get all those perks that I talked about earlier with Spark, but we're going to allow you to, we're going to open up a couple other programs for you. One of those is our Scale Up Tech Accelerator program, where every year we take our top 5 clients who are ready to go and scale, and we take them on a 4-month sprint where all we do is focus on sales acceleration and getting to market. Next, you're going to have a strategic roadmap that's going to refresh with us every 3 months. This is a living document with your coach and your advisor where you're going to be working back and forth so that we know what resources we need to provide you in real time, who we need to connect you with, what mentors you need, and where you're looking to go. You're going to have access to our venture success team of expert mentors. So let's say, for instance, you're stuck on one particular problem that you don't have expertise in, something like social media management, or if you're looking to bring on a CRM and you've never heard of one of those before, we can bring folks in for you. We'll pay them to help you with that specific pain point, and then you're going to be able to unlock that growth potential. You're going to have open calendar access to your advisor so that you can book time that's most convenient with you. You're going to have access to our client perks program, which actually is totaled well over 500,000. And last year, we were able to give over $2.7 million in perks to our clients throughout our portfolio. You're going to have access to the international suite of programming through whether that's our Canadian Tech Network, whether that's through Techna, or whether it's through our RIC partners. We've got opportunity to land you and help you expand all across the globe. You're going to have access to the research support program, access to intellectual property literacy immersive programming, and depending on what stage you are, we're going to be able to get you IP programming support all across the board. And then finally, access to our investor readiness courses. If you're looking right now, you've got that early traction, you've got a product, you know where you want to go, you just need to go and get some early stage investment. We actually have the programming to help you get ready for that. Learn what due diligence is, learn how to craft a pitch, connect with angel investors, and move forward to actually grow your business. Next, our Beyond clients. Our Beyond clients are the top of our portfolio. These are the folks who have actually established their business, they're scaling, they're ready to get into new markets, and they're ready to grow their revenue exponentially. So if you think you're a Beyond client, here's some of the things you're going to be thinking about. Do you have growing revenue and reoccurring monthly revenue? Have you created a scalable and repeatable business model? Is innovation or technology based and the core to what you're doing so that you do have those protective moats and you're able to go out into new markets? Are you actually prioritizing that market exploration? Is that something you're interested in doing? Do you want to go land over in Detroit, or do you want to scale across Canada? Are these things you're looking to do? Do you have a defined leadership team? And do you have founders and executives that have full-time employment as well? So if that's you, there's a couple of things you get all that stuff that we talked about earlier, but there's a few other things that we're going to be able to add for you from a boost perspective. The first one is an additional $200,000 in cloud and compute credits through Microsoft, Amazon, and IBM. Anybody who's building things on the cloud right now understands that this is cash directly into your pocket that you're not going to have to pay to Microsoft, Amazon, or IBM. We're going to be able to help you out with that to get you growing. We're going to give you an introduction to an entrepreneur in residence strategy coach. This is a 6-month relationship where we're going to collide you with somebody who's been there, who's done it, who you're going to meet with probably on a monthly basis. And they're going to give you some of that high level, I've been here, I've done this. This is what you need to be thinking about in terms of resource allocation. We've got development day programming to tackle growing pains. If you're looking to have a really in-depth full day with us where we're able to go in and tackle a bunch of your challenges, we can do that. You've got Mars Everest sessions, access and apply to CDMN market expansion programming and funding. These are things like our soft landings program, where we're able to actually pay for your organization to go to a new market and land there and have sales calls and have sales meetings and try to generate revenue in this new market. We have access to exclusive partner accelerators around the globe, and we'll also give you access to the investment data intelligence service. Sorry, I just saw a couple of things happen up in the chat there. Yes, good plug there. For anybody next week, our Scale Up Tech Accelerator finals is actually happening next Thursday. So keep your eye out if you want to come and see what it looks like to be a scaling company and which great companies we've got how we've been able to help them over the course of the last 4 months. Perfect. Now, I did just mention those client perks, but it's something I always do want to bring up again, because if you're looking at bringing on any type of automation, any type of new technology to help you scale, please get over to WEtechAlliance.com/perks, sign up to be a client. Like I said, we were able to give away $2.7 million last year in perks to clients to help them accelerate their growth. Odds are good if you're bringing on a piece of technology into your business to help you scale, we've got some sort of a perk that we can help you with to get you a little bit of a discount as a startup. Now, if you're looking to become a client, you just have questions, you want to get started, please contact our Director of Venture Services, the other half of the Adams, Adam Castle. You can follow him on any social channel. He's unbelievably active, incredible human being in our community, or just shoot him an email and he'll get you started. If not, and you're just looking to become a client, one of the best things you can do, go to WEtechAlliance.com/client. Once you do sign up, you're going to get an automated email. It gives you access to our business advisor's calendar, where you can set up your first discovery meeting that works for you in whatever time frame you want to. So in summary, that's essentially who we are here at WEtech Alliance. If you have an innovation or technology-based business, you're looking to scale, it doesn't matter what stage you're at, we're here to give you that one-on-one business advisor coaching to get those resources to you when you need them, where you need them. So thank you so much. And I'm going to hand that back over to Tashlin now.
Thank you, Adam, and thank you to all of our presenters for joining us to share all of these great programs that are available in our local ecosystem. Unfortunately, we don't have a time for a ton of questions. I know we touched on a few of them in the chat and in the Q&A, but if you do have any questions for any of our speakers, feel free to reach out to any of them or their organizations to learn more about some of their programming. I also just want to remind everyone, we do have a quick survey that I just put into the chat. So by completing the survey, giving us some great feedback on this session, hopefully, this will enter you for a session giveaway to win $50 in a Windsor card. The more sessions you provide feedback for, the more entries you have in the final draw. And please don't forget to check out our schedule for upcoming events. Next up, we have our town hall tonight at 6 p.m. This session is your chance to voice your opinion so that our ecosystem can provide the right support for everyone. Also, we just want to ensure you don't miss our failure night on Friday at 6 p.m. Make sure you add it to your schedule so you don't miss out. And in case you missed it, Founders Week is offering a week of perks while quantities last. So please check out the fun and freebies tab to learn more. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you to all of our presenters, and hope to see you in our future sessions. Have a great night, everyone.